Welcome back to another installment of Natty and Nigel at the Movies. How is everyone coping with this summer heat? I swear it's getting hotter every year. Blame global warming.
Mm-hmm.
This week...
I do.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Because it's true and it's real.
It's getting real.
It's a real thing.
Real hot.
This week you realize that around the country there are only about 6 weeks left until the kids start going back to school. Summer just started, for crying out loud. At least that's what it feels like. And not that I'm complaining, because pretty soon my countdown to fall will be starting.
Yeah, actually, it kind of gives me an idea. I thought maybe we could branch out into a fall TV series.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, because it's interesting because every season has its own unique brand of entertainment. So,
do you remember a couple years back? Well, I guess say a couple, but there was like maybe 4 or 5 years back where everything was about aliens and paranormal phenomena.
Yeah, it seems to go in cycles with this stuff, I think.
I like it.
Yeah.
But I do usually start my countdown about mid-July, so it's getting there. We're almost there, and I will be putting that countdown. Yes, I will. Just to make myself feel better. So this week, with so few weeks left in summer, for the kids anyway, top 10 summer flicks of all time. Now, let me clarify. I have my idea of what summertime flicks are. They're about summer and the beach and being on vacation. Nigel has a different take.
Well, I automatically assumed, maybe it's just me, that summer movies meant summer blockbusters, which didn't necessarily have summer as a theme in the movie or as a subject matter.
So there you have it.
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. We're gonna get through this episode one way or another. You're gonna like it.
So Nigel and Natty's summertime flicks top 10 based on either being at the beach and summer or being a blockbuster itself, because this is who we are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, okay. So
we're doing top 10.
Yeah, we're doing the top 10.
All right.
So we're going to go back and forth.
We're going to go backwards, forwards, right?
Yeah, we did. But we also went back and forth about what movies should be on this list. So, but these movies are usually stock summertime movies. These, mine are. Mm-hmm. And if you don't own DVDs anymore, which I do, like thousands of them.
I think people still do, but I think they're being kind of edged out into
it's a sadness.
the digital oblivion wasteland. It's just all going to be streaming.
And for all you millennials who don't get the whole DVD thing, guess what? When the power goes out or the Wi-Fi goes down, I can still have my portable DVD player and I can go to town.
You will still be able to enjoy
my movies,
some entertainment.
Anyway, some of these movies should be in every parent's virtual movie bank or, in your DVD collection for your kids or teenagers, because they do get bored and they get what? In trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, just sit them down in front of the TV and put in a
TV parent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it's always been done.
Yeah.
It's a time-honored tradition.
Well, then let's
go, you ready?
Mo.
All right, you ready with number 10?
Number 10. I chose Summer School with Mark Harmon, Kirstie Alley. Come on now. This is a goofy summer classic, what I consider a summer classic. It is eye candy in actors, nothing serious. Memories of having gone to summer school. Yes, audience, yes, I did. Why? Because I was a troubled youth, and actually, I loved summer school.
So that's really where all the cool kids were anyway,
It is.
So
it was fun. And I actually did have a great summer that time, and this is a great film, and everybody can enjoy it, and it's funny. There is a little bit of gore in there, but it's not really serious. It really isn't. Do you remember this movie? Summer School?
I don't know that I saw it.
Okay, but it's going to be another one on our list.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm familiar with the movie, but I don't know if I ever saw it.
I'm turning Nigel into a movie buff.
I'm representing here. I'm representing here. And yeah, so I mean, everyone's got their own special summer memories they're most fond of. And I gotta say, seeing Ghostbusters was probably right up there.
Yeah.
You know, I think this episode might be a little 80s heavy, but that's okay.
But the point is, that's when the best summer movies were made.
I think a lot of them were in, you know, the many consider to be in the top 10, top 50, whatever it is.
I mean, they just produced. But lately, I don't see those same impactful, funny, memorable movies coming out in the summer. Now, I'm sorry to all you screenwriters out there, but you need to think about this.
Yeah.
Where is the writing?
Where's the writing?
Where's the ideas?
It's about writing. It's about ideas.
Yeah.
And this is like, I mean, so number 9, Ghostbusters. This was, I think, one of the first films where I was realizing Bill Murray's genius. I mean, I was still a little bit young for Saturday Night Live, but this was like, it was great. I mean, from everything from his delivery and just his role was really something special. And of course, you know, who can forget Sigourney Weaver in that film? Wow.
She was brilliant. She was funny.
Yeah.
She was funny in that. But I got to tell you, I'm just throwing this in there, going from Ghostbusters, then to Alien, Sigourney, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
And
exactly.
Back in the day, you know, somebody getting pissed at you and, you know, you saying, what do I need to do? Go Sigourney Weaver on your ass? Yeah, that was a real thing. Because Sigourney is badass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't mess with Sigourney
Weaver.
You don't.
Yeah, I mean, look at her in Avatar. Jace.
Yeah. So
she's badass.
Enough said.
Enough. Yes.
Which, speaking,
okay.
There's another. Well, it's actually not a summer, but there is going to be another Avatar.
Spoiler alert.
We'll have to, you know, future cast that, plant that seed.
Yes.
Future episode, maybe we'll get to that.
All about the Avatar.
Okay.
All right, number 8, The Goonies.
Goonies. Who can forget?
The Pinches of Power.
I'd actually like to watch. There's a lot of. Come to think of it, I would like to watch some of these again.
Yes, they're fun.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are. I don't care what age you are. I don't care where you are. The Goonies rocks, and this film is great anytime. But really, ever since it came out in '85, screenplay by Chris Columbus, but the story by Steven Spielberg. No childhood is complete without knowing this movie forward and backward. Forward and backward. It's got great one-liners. It's got adventure. It's got some of the things that you always wanted to do. I love this film. It's a great film to start the summer out. If you haven't already seen this summer, check it out. Goonies, number 8.
Goonies.
Steven Spielberg.
Goonies.
Love him.
Goonies, y'all. Goonies.
Yes.
Number 7, I would say Back to the Future. I mean, hello, McFly. This is standard movie fare. You know, this is just like synonymous with summer blockbuster films.
Do you know where I first saw that movie, Back to the Future? At the drive-thru.
Well,
in Boulder.
Even better.
I know.
Hello, McFly.
I saw that McFly. I saw this at the drive-thru. It was brilliant. Spilled the popcorn all over the car. It was a great summer memory.
Drive-ins. We really need to have another special separate commentary. I feel like just about drive-in movie theaters. Could you just thanks for making a note of that, please. Please and thank you.
We're gonna
drive-ins.
There are only 2 places in the nation now that have drive-ins. I cannot remember the names of them, but I just read that only 2 left in America.
Especially now, like everyone's like wants to be in their
safe,
in
their cars.
You know,
COVID-free.
They want to go out and enjoy and participate and
wave at your neighbor, make out with your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Drive-ins. Why? We need to bring them back. We need to resurrect them.
Anybody, the residents of Boulder, you remember that drive-through? It was freaking brilliant. Bring it back. Let's start a
Drive-thrus.
petition.
Right.
We need to start it. Did anything ever come of our Godzilla petition? I think somebody did vote. something.
Well, we're gonna have to check that. We're gonna
All right,
have
we'll
to
check it out.
check the status.
Another episode, all Godzilla.
Godzilla. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. We haven't forgotten about Godzilla. All right, so where are we at? That's number 7.
that
Back
was
to the
num-
Future, number 6.
Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand.
Stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
Yeah. You're standing
You know the
by
one.
me. You're right here.
Yeah.
We're right there. I think Rob Reiner put it perfectly in this film when he wrote the line, "You'll never have better friends than you did when you were 12." I believe that. I stand by that. Knee slapper. Okay. Such a classic.
Stand by that comment.
Such a classic line. And when you think about it, it's true. At 12, you'd do anything for your friends. You'd walk through fire for them. You never forget them. I still remember the 6 great friends that I had at that age. And I still talk to a couple of them today. We still consider each other besties. And this is, I mean, it's summertime and you're going through that awkward phase, and who doesn't remember this? If you have not seen this film, please go to your nearest Netflix device. Go to Prime. I'm sure it's on there. I mean, they have it. They run it on TBS. When? All summer long. TNT, TBS, whatever, those WGN. Stand by me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with that selection there. Number 6. My number 5 is some might find this one a little bit off, but I'm going to stand by it. There's no shame. This one is okay, number 5,
Really?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Really?
Why do I say that?
Yes.
Well, this one I actually saw in French.
Really?
Believe it or not. I was traveling in Guadeloupe, which is a Caribbean island that's a department of France. So they speak French. And, I was there and I was like passing by the cinema. I saw the
Parlez
film
français
on
aussi?
the, well, more or less. Yeah, oui. Poisson, fromage, yeah.
Pratique.
Yeah.
Un petit peu.
And I saw this on the marquee and I just thought, wow, I'm there. I'm so there. And, not everyone's a Mad Max fan. I get that. But I think of the Mad Max films, this one was...
Represent the male
This
counterpart
one
here.
was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Even in French.
I had a
En
better
français.
grasp of French at that time. I was studying a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had a better... little
Ouais.
bit. I was able to comprendre. Is that right? Is that right?
Tu pratiques. Tu l'attends.
Sorry, I'm mostly Spanish now. I'm
Let it rip.
well, I'm not ashamed to say it.
No,
I just
don't.
haven't forgotten this to
That's okay. So what? Tell me. I mean, I've seen Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. This is a
well, it had
follow up to that.
Yeah, I was like, just great action packed
Really?
fun.
I might have to check this out.
Yeah.
I may check this out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Lots of driving, lots of fighting, lots of. I mean, I don't think it's too bloody and gory. Like it's not over the top like it could be.
Like the movie that we watched today.
No,
God.
nothing like that. Nothing like that. Yeah, Annihilation.
Oh,
We got annihilated
We
watching
totally
that. And we believe
got
you would
annihilated.
too if you saw it. And by the way, speaking of Annihilation, you want to go back if you haven't already listened to our The End Is Nigh episode. We're talking about end times films, doomsday films,
heck yeah! This was doomy, gloomy,
but not in a very
disturbing.
yeah. I mean, there's so many. There's like a gradations of doom.
Yeah,
This one was
this
like
one
just
is
twisted.
grossness, disturbing grossness is
Yeah.
what it is. Anyway, okay. All right, we're back on the...
All right, where are we? That was number 5, Fury Road. Mad
All right,
Max.
I'm going to have to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Peut-être en français.
Mm-hmm.
No, number 4. Okay, here's another actor that I love. I don't know if you love him as much. I think you do because you love High Fidelity.
Mm-hmm.
John Cusack. John Cusack, we love you. You are right up there with Nicolas Cage.
Mm-hmm.
You are right up there. And he should be another one who gets a Lifetime Movie Award. Everyone knows him in Better Off Dead. Well, at least if you're past a certain age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just have aged ourselves. But this is all about the beach, the sun, and trying to get the girl.
It's all about getting the girl.
It is
Gotta
all
get
about
the girl.
getting the girl. It's about the chase. It's about, just the love, and it's funny as shit. He is funny.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do not know John Cusack's earlier films, Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit.
Yes, it is. Have you seen this one? I mean, I
that
know
one,
most
no.
people have seen
That
Better
one,
Off Dead, and that was
no.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But this really, it was good, and I highly suggest it for the summertime.
Yeah. So, right. Okay. So moving to number 2. Or wait, no, sorry. I'm skipping ahead a little bit here. Number 3. Obviously, E.T.
Another Steven Spielberg.
Obviously. And just, as a kid, I remember the hype that was coming out before this and just was like waiting and waiting and waiting. I was like, wow, this is going to be a really great movie. And there's so much hype before it came out, and you just had to wait until you could finally actually see it.
Did you see it? Do you remember seeing it when it first came out in the theater?
Yeah.
Who took you?
I think I was with my cousin, my mom, and my grandma.
Wow.
And we all went. It was a treat. Yeah, it was a treat. I don't think I've seen it as an adult, but I think I
really.
Well, you could you see it in a totally new way, right? But
yes,
I think
yes.
It was obviously as a kid it was a thrill.
And what I always remember is HBO doing they would do how the movies were made, and they had Drew Barrymore when she was so little. She was like 4 years old when she did that film.
Right.
She was terrified. She was terrified of E.T. The minute they brought this thing out to meet her, she screamed and started crying. And it really took a lot for them to get her to interact with this.
Right.
Neck stretching,
Right.
thing. But she was terrified. And which reminds me, did you see that I think it was Comcast actually came out with everybody was getting really excited about E.T. because they thought that they were going to do a continued movie based on this short that Comcast came out with, where they showed Elliot as an adult with his kids, and E.T. came back.
I haven't been keeping up
All
much with the ETs.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but I got excited. It was a great...
There's a
I
whole
got really
other-
excited about this. I was like, yes,
There's-
he returns. I cried when he died. I seriously it just ripped apart. I think I saw E.T. 3 times in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to mention all the rentals on VCR when you could rent VHS.
I remember VCRs, y'all.
Yeah.
Movie rentals, like Jesus.
It's
I worked at a video rental
You
place
did?
for a little while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
So it was in Durham, North Carolina.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
See, you at
That was
heart,
like
you
that was
are
the
a movie
last
buff.
dregs of those kinds of jobs, though. That was like, it's like, I milked that for all I was worth. It's like, this is the last time I'm gonna have a job like this.
See, I would love that. I would love to have worked in a video rental place. So I think I would have really fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like a geek now.
See, so it stands to reason like this. All my movies, that's where it stopped. This is when I stopped watching movies, basically.
That's a sadness.
No, that's
It's
not
a sadness,
true.
but
It's not really true.
we were going to make up for that.
Okay, we got some exciting. We're getting closer to the top here.
Yeah. So, number 2, I Know What You Did Last Summer. How can any summertime flick list not include I Know What You Did Last Summer? Slasher film, not my favorite genre, but good scare. Everybody likes to get scared. You know, every summer lineup must have a few horror flicks. This is again, a bit of a slash film, but considering it's about last summer, and then they have, I still remember What You Did Last Summer. I mean, they just kept going on with it. God only knows where the titles are going, but we throw this in because it has all the markers of lazy summer afternoon horror fun. Yes.
Right.
People. All right. So we are finally at number 1. Drum roll. Nigel and I have come to a unanimous decision that if you are looking for a summer flick to pass the time that exemplifies what half the nation is doing in RVs right now because plane tickets are too expensive regardless of our skyrocketing gas prices, National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase.
National Lampoon's Vacation. Yo. Yeah, I mean...
Don't you want to spend a week with your family in a hot car driving across America?
The Griswolds.
Yes.
Summer with the Griswolds.
My family actually owned a station wagon like that. It didn't have that wood side paneling. They were riding in style. But ours was forest green with black pleather seating that burned your ass when you sat down in it in the summer, and it had no AC. And we did go cross country. Back east, I think we went to Washington D.C. in that thing.
So it got its mileage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for all you people out there who are buying those RVs, I saw on the news how many people that RVs are skyrocketing. They're the one transportation that people are like, yeah, I'm going to remain COVID free. All of you out there, hope you can stream National Lampoon's Vacation while you are on vacation.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
All right, and there it is. There it is, folks.
Yeah.
Our top 10 summertime flicks.
There they are. And what else we got? So I think that's about a wrap, right?
Yeah, whether they're summer flicks, whether they're be out in summer or we're just summer blockbusters, get your popcorn popping, grab a cold drink, crank the AC, and have yourself an afternoon or evening chilling. I think that's it, Nye.
Okay, so that's a wrap for this week. Do whatever you got to do to stay cool, strip down, jump in a lake, get creative with it. You can get us at Nigel and Natty. Thanks for listening. See you next time.